So this is the Lone Ranger, the one you see on all my other videos. So it's been parked standing over there inside that enclosure there since 2018. So let's start with the motor. This is a 434 cubic inch dart block AFR heads, as you can see, 250 horsepower ZDX plate. I never use more than 200. It doesn't make a difference, to be honest, with this particular setup. There's the fuel solenoid, the nitro solenoid, and the bleeder solenoid, and the coated pipes, ceramic coated exhaust, alternator down there, fuel regulator, MSD, uses a MSD6. So that's it. It still uses original front suspension with uprated springs. That's it. And then around the back, and you all know what it looks like. Let me just get the keys. So the key opens the boot, and there it is there. So there's the battery. You can see it still uses the bone stock original factory shock mounts. That's why, for that and many other reasons, being also that I haven't cut the chassis at all. This chassis has not been altered, so you can see the boot is still intact like an original car. So obviously I've added a high volume pump there, and this is the mounting for the nitrous bottle, and that's it's an old boat fuel tank, so it holds 25 liters, which gives me about 4 runs, and then I have to fill up. So at the moment it's running on stock 93 octane fuel. That's how I wanted the motor to be designed. It's 10.3 to 1 compression. There we have a voltmeter. So I'm going to close it. That's what it looks like inside. So it's got a roll cage because it runs 10 seconds and lower. It actually runs. It's consistent mid-9s. So a roll cage was necessary. But as you can see there, it's street legal. I love America for the inspiration. Thank you very much. And there's the South African registration and dummy exhaust exits. So the exhaust pipes are twin 76mm sidewinders. I've got them set up like that. I've had others, I've had side pipes and out the back. And these are here for now. Then the wheels. So these are 12 inch wide that I had to widen myself with 6 bolts. So it's trucks. It's a truck setup. Comes off our local pickup trucks here in South Africa, which use 6 bolts. The side shafts. These have been molded onto 35 spline Detroit locker. If you look down there, you'll see there's Gustav. What the hell? He likes it down here. So it's a 9-inch 4-link setup, but all mounted to original. See, there's the original Panhard bar, which I didn't use, but further on it's mounted up to over there, and you see on the left there, and the chassis is still in its original position. There's the top of the 4-link onto the original shock suspension mountings. Then over there you can see the prop shaft yoke. That's off a 4-ton dyno truck, so it's severe heavy duty. And then over here we can adjust. Over there you can see Gustav, mind your head there just above Gustav's head. You can see you can adjust the suspension height up or down over there. So it's still got drum brakes. I left drum brakes at the back. They work very well, don't mind those. So at the moment we've got these useless 4x4 tires we couldn't, I mean, look at there, that's just the offspan of the dyno. We couldn't get these things on the dyno. So the reason these tires are on here is because when I started drag racing with this particular car 20 years ago, 28 inch by 14.5 quick time pros, which was street legal, cost 3,000 rand a set, which was maybe, you know, $100 or something at the time. Now they cost 30,000 rand for a pair. Who the fuck can afford that? That's why I'm not racing. I mean, who's got 30 grand for slicks? Fuck's sake, that's like a whole month's salary for average South African, the average well-off South African. So yeah, there's that's how I do my wiring. You know, everything inside here is for functionality. There's no attempt whatsoever at custom design. The rear seats have been removed, and the door panels, the back doors have been welded shut, as you can see.